We'll show you the damage yesterday's strong winds caused at a popular Lake Cumberland resort. The Burger King mascot stole the show at this weekend's Belmont. We'll tell you why the king was there. And a truck accident in Ohio leaves hundreds of piglets on the loose.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4:30.
Good afternoon to you. Amber Philpott and Jennifer Palumbo reporting strong winds damaged part of a popular marina and resort on Lake Cumberland.
The manager of Alligator 2 in Russell County says a dock collapsed during yesterday afternoon's storm. No one was hurt, but the cleanup could take weeks or even months to fix. WKYT's Phil Pendleton shows us the damage in our top story at 4:30.
The Alligator 2 Marina with about $700,000 to $800,000 in damages caused by the strong winds yesterday. They say that it happened in a matter of minutes, and now it's going to take months to fix all the damages done. The emergency management director says he believes straight line winds caused the damages that took out a major part of a dock that holds dozens of boat slips. Manager James Flatt says the heavy downpours led to strong winds just after 3 Monday. The force of the blast knocked several people from their seats inside the marina store and restaurant. The damage, though, is to the first section of slips, meaning all the other slips and docks are now not accessible to normal foot traffic.
We've got gas going and stuff. Without be running shuttle boats, people can't get to their boats unless water should taxi them.
Despite all the damage, they say slips can be fixed, boats can be repaired, but no injuries, no lives lost, obviously, because of what happened yesterday. That, they say, is the excellent news from what happened. On Lake Cumberland, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
The manager tells us the marina will remain open while all the repairs are made. Well, storms are popping up in parts of the bluegrass this afternoon.
Yeah, the heat and the humidity is really ramping up. Let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey. How about it, Chris?
Yeah, we're really going to start to feel the heat and humidity over the next several days. So today, kind of a tease as to what is to come. I mean, low and mid 80s this time of year. It's summertime. That's about normal. We start to flirt with 90 in the next couple of days, and you're really going to start to feel a little on the steamy side. Right now, Lexington, we've got our sky cam aimed toward the southeast, where some showers and storms are trying to pop. Out of Bluegrass Airport on the other side of town, 84 degrees. A little cooler here with some cloud cover that is across the station. Humidity's up there, 53%. We're going to really crank up the humidity in the coming days. Here's what Defender is picking up on now, and that increase in showers and storms across southern Woodford County, down into the Harrodsburg area, northern parts of Garrett County, and look what's developing even back to the northwest of this. We're starting to see a couple more cells along the Bluegrass Parkway corridor. That stuff will continue to pop and slowly work toward the southeast. Not expecting a repeat of yesterday's severe weather by any means, but the storms that are out there will be slow movers. They'll put down quite a bit of rain on a localized scale, maybe some gusty winds heading toward the Bryantsville area and into southern Jessamine County. We'll keep an eye on that, but again, I'm not expecting too much in the way of strong or severe thunderstorms out of this batch. Southern parts of Clark County, a couple of sprinkles that are being noted. Weather headlines as we roll forward. Got a little steam that is on the way. A tropical taste of temps. Say that one 3 times. Thunderstorms will begin to slowly ramp up, especially as we go toward the second part of the week into the coming weekend. Does that mean it's going to be a washout of a weekend? We'll answer that question, ladies, when I get back in less than 10 minutes.
All right, we'll see you then, Chris. Thank you. Lexington police are looking for a group of teenagers who beat up and robbed a young man. Police say the 17-year-old was walking down Red Clover Lane off of Spur Road about 2 this morning when he was attacked. His headphones, cell phone, and garage door opener were all stolen. The teen was treated for minor injuries.
Lexington police have arrested a man accused of trying to rob someone at gunpoint. Antonio Brooks faces several charges, including robbery. Police say he pointed a gun at the victim, who refused to give in to his demands. The victim gave police a description of the car, and they found it at Alumni and Yellowstone. Police believe Brooks could be linked to several other robberies.
Good news for hundreds in eastern Kentucky. Their disability benefits are on the way. The Social Security Administration says people who receive their payments by direct deposit will be paid no later than tomorrow. If you get paid by mail, you'll have a check by the end of the week. Last month, the government suspended benefits for hundreds of people as part of a fraud investigation into Floyd County Attorney Eric C. Kahn. The government has since decided to restore those benefits.
There was joy swirling throughout thoroughbred racing after the win by American Pharoah in the Belmont Stakes. And also this question: why was the Burger King hanging out with Bob Baffert? Baffert trains the colt that won the Triple Crown, and as American Pharoah thundered to the finish line, the fast food mascot was standing with the family: Baffert, his son Bodie, and his wife Jill. It turns out the trainer is a savvy businessman. Sports Illustrated reports Baffert cut a deal with the burger chain. The amount was undisclosed, but SI reports Baffert had been offered $150,000 at the Preakness. After the Triple Crown victory, the Bafferts pledged $50,000 each to 4 different charities, including Old Friends, the Thoroughbred Retirement Facility, and the Permanently Disabled Jockey Fund. We'll have more on the donation to Old Friends coming up on WKYT News at 6.
Well, check out this bizarre crash out of Ohio. Crews spent hours trying to wrangle piglets after a truck carrying them crashed. Crews say the semi was carrying 2,200 piglets when it tipped over. Sadly, hundreds died in the accident, but police did manage to save some of the pigs once caught. Onlookers say they saw the pigs running around after the crash.
I just saw pigs running all over the road, so I stopped.
It's too bad. I don't know what happened, whether it was slippery.
Well, crews told the media that they were calling in family and friends to help round up all the little piglets. The ones who survived were sent to a local fairgrounds. Well, a car company in Britain is testing a new kind of paint that could keep bike riders safe on the road at night.
Jonathan Vigliotti is in London to show us how it works.
Drivers and cyclists have long been roadside rivals.
Some drivers don't pay any attention to bikers.
I give them as much room as I can, but they still cut me up and call me names.
A new product aims to keep the two at a safe distance. Life Paint is a clear mist that reflects headlights when sprayed on clothes or a bike. The metallic cans are being test driven in UK bike shops.
I was like, I gotta get it, because I'm only tiny. So it's hard enough to be seen anyway.
It's an unlikely product for its developer, Volvo, but the car maker says it's a way to make roads safer.
There are 19,000 serious accident injuries in the UK a year, which is absolutely shocking.
Bike involved?
Bike accidents.
The paint is instantly visible with even the slightest amount of light. While it's popular among cyclists, it was originally created to protect other roadside risks.
A small Finnish company tested the idea of lighting up reindeer antlers to prevent car accidents. Volvo saw potential.
You could equally use it on backpacks for kids going to school.
Limited batches of cans are hitting London bike shops. Volvo says Life Paint could light up American roads later this year. Jonathan Vigliotti, CBS News, London.
Makers say Life Paint is safe for skin and can be washed off of clothes. When it eventually hits the U.S. market, cans are expected to sell for about $5.
It is a fun way to exercise for moms with little ones at home.
Deanne Stevens is out and about with details on Fit for Moms. Hi, Deanne.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. We are here at Veterans Park where we've joined the Fit for Moms group. And I understand Beth here. Beth has been doing this the longest. Beth, this looks like a ton of fun and great fellowship for moms.
It's awesome. I've been at it for over a year now, and I just love the group. Some days I come and work out really hard. Other days I just come out to see my friends.
I was going to say a ton of fun as you all do these wall sits. That's not so much fun, is it? But a great workout?
It is. I'm feeling the pain from Monday's workout, actually.
And this is great fun for the kiddos, too. Is this a shaker? Can you shake it for me? Shake it. There you go. Okay, this is Fit for Moms. They do this Stroller Strides program. They stop off in different places in the park and do all kinds of activities. Lindsay Gilvin, great workout, great fellowship, and they say a whole lot of fun, too.
Absolutely. That's our motto. Fitness for mom, fun for baby.
So you guys meet how often?
We meet 6 days a week here at Veterans Park.
And when are the meetings, and can anybody join?
Anybody can join Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday at 9:30, and Tuesday, Thursday evenings at 5:30.
And so you either bring food for the kids or shakers for them to participate.
We have snacks, toys, books, and songs.
I know, where'd the songs go? All the ladies are like, do we really have to sing in front of the camera?
Absolutely. We sing and we have a good time the whole time.
You do a little happy and you know, if you know it, if you're happy and you know it, as well as row, row, row your boat.
Absolutely. Ladies, turn around. Let's get our rows. Squat and row, and we can sing row, row, row your boat. Have a seat. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Okay, so if you two are interested in being in the Fit for Moms group, you can check them out on their Facebook page or
lexington.fitformom.com.
All right, and get out here and work out, Lindsay says, as well as all the other moms. I'm Deanne Stevens, out and about at Veterans Park in Lexington. Back to you guys.
Great way to have fun, and you don't need to get a babysitter. Well, after a Tony snub, a musical turns out the lights.
Plus, a Hollywood superstar takes a chance on Netflix. Suzanne Marquez has your eye on entertainment.
Brad Pitt is bringing his star power to Netflix. The internet network will produce the original film War Machine with Pitt in the starring role. The movie is about a four-star general trying a radical approach to win the war in Afghanistan. It will be available on Netflix next year. Chita Rivera's Broadway musical announced it's bringing down the curtain. The Visit will close on June 14th after a disappointing night at the Tony Awards. The show had 5 nominations, but lost in all categories. Stars of the newest Disney Pixar film took a walk on the red carpet for the Hollywood premiere of Inside Out. The animated feature is set inside a girl's mind with separate characters for each emotion.
Here comes an airplane. Oh, airplane. We got an airplane, everybody.
Inside Out opens in theaters June 19th. And Laverne Cox is making history in wax. The star of Orange is the New Black will have her likeness featured in Madame Tussauds on Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. It will be the first transgender likeness to appear at the museum, which says it strives to highlight significant and revolutionary figures in the world today. That's your Eye on Entertainment. Suzanne Marquez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
A second lawsuit has been filed against Caitlyn Jenner in connection with a deadly crash in California in February. A talent manager who works in the Hollywood area filed the suit claiming Bruce Jenner, a.k.a. Caitlyn, was behind the wheel when he negligently, carelessly, recklessly, and wantonly caused the multi-car collision on the Pacific Coast Highway. A woman was killed, 5 children and 2 other adults were injured. After the crash, Jenner called it a devastating tragedy and promised to cooperate with investigators.
British royalty meets American royalty in London. Prince Harry posed with singers Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett last night at Royal Albert Hall before a concert for the Well Child charity. Harry is a patron of the organization, which raises money for children with complicated long-term conditions. The prince thanked the music icons for devoting their time to such a good cause. The concert reportedly raised more than $150,000. We've had some scattered storms across the area this afternoon.
You could kind of feel that it was probably going to come very sticky out there today, Chris Bailey.
Yeah, get used to it. That's a sign of things to come. Stickier air is rolling on in over the next few days, so the sweat factor is going to be really on the high side. We look outside as of now, live sky cams from across the region. Corbin, hello, 80 degrees down into southern Kentucky, but notice how we are warmer the farther north that we get. 84 into Frankfort, Lexington, and into Richmond as our Corbin cam updates there along the interstate. Starting to pick up, though, on some of those scattered showers and storms into sections of central Kentucky. Not a whole lot to write home about in the overall scheme of things across the entire region, but what will likely happen over the next few hours, we will see a little increase in the stormy skies south of the Bluegrass region, especially now starting to pick up on a little smattering here or there of those showers and storms that will go up. They're slow movers. A lot of them will just kind of sit in place, maybe rain themselves out over top of you. You get under one of those, boy, your garden's going to get a nice little drink of water. Outside of that, it's the sweat factor. We've got some sunshine and those low and mid 80s right now. No rains across the downtown Lexington area. For now, that means roads are dry. Let's see how the traffic is looking with Officer Don.
Got a new collision on Lansdowne and Tartan. There are 3 vehicles involved there. Also, it's still slow in Clays Mill and Man o' War, dealing with some slow traffic. Actually, Clays Mill in the Circle, the heaviest point from New Circle out to Man o' War. And on the north side, North Broadway and the Circle, traffic's backed up right now. Outbound North Broadway from the railroad overpass to the Circle out toward the interstate. Now back to you in the studio.
To become a WKYT Live driver and download the Waze app, go to WKYT.com. Under the News tab, click on Traffic for more information. Robot struggles, a tasty competition, and a 6-year-old diva stealing the show. It's the video that'll have you talking. Take a look at this.
Is there a doctor in the house? Robots that are supposed to be autonomous needed a lot of help at the DARPA Robotics Challenge in California. The robots were supposed to be able to do simple things such as open a door, but as you can see, some had a little more trouble than others.
Okay, maybe they won't be taking our job anytime soon, you think? All right, the ultimate food fight took place across the pond. More than a dozen teams competed to become the world champions of custard pie throwing. It's a competition dating all the way back to 1967. Teams of 4 dress up in fancy outfits while throwing pies at their opponents. 17 British teams and 1 Japanese team took part in the event, many dressed as superheroes or fairies. Fierce and messy, everyone came out to win.
We're 3 men in a pie.
And we're going to win.
Stomp it.
We've got the camouflage, we've got the tactics, and if all else fails, we can just blow the brains out.
Oh my, well, after a hard-fought battle, the Japanese team walked away as the winners. Wow.
Channeling the Queen of Soul herself, this tiny dancer's sassy routine is going viral. Joanna's mom posted this video on YouTube of this 6-year-old tap dancing to Aretha Franklin's Respect, where it's racked up millions of views. And no surprise, the crowd went wild.
No.
Like, was that actually the dance she
Yeah.
was supposed to be doing, or is this she just went out on her own and had some fun?
I think I've watched this 3 times a day and giggled every single
It's
time.
great.
Too cute. All right, we hope you'll stick with us. Here's what we're working on for you now at 5 o'clock.